Welcome to your daily motivation and inspiration with Dan, where I simplify life and business and help you become your higher and better self. Staying positive in a world that's falling apart around you is pretty challenging, wouldn't you say? And so there's three things that you can do today to make this shift and to make things easier. So the first thing that you can do is to be grateful. Look for things to be grateful for. Reflect on what is going on and just write down three things. If you write down three things you're grateful for, that way you can make a subtle shift and you can realize things aren't that bad after all. There are things you can be grateful for. Sometimes it's the simplest things. It's being grateful for your family, for the things you have, for the house, the food, the money, whatever you have. Be grateful for that. If you write three things down, it'll bring you into the present and you'll think about what is going on that's good, and it'll move your mind in that direction. So that's the first thing. The second thing you can do is to label your emotions. So your emotions are always there. We have 5 of them. We have fear, definitely, and we have anger, we have disgust, we have joy, and we have sadness. Those are the emotions that we have. So you can't avoid them. They're going to come up. We're just emotional beings, but label them. And once you label them, you can see them for what they are. And if you label them, then you can say, well, if I'm feeling sad right now, that's okay. What would I rather feel? I'd rather feel happy. I'd rather feel joy. Okay, so then what can I do to move to joy? So you start shifting your mind towards that. But the bottom line is you cannot avoid the emotions and you have to go through them. And there's one thing that I've learned, which I think we should all practice, is just allowing your emotions to flow like water. Just let them flow, let them come and go, but don't stick to one for too long, especially anger. That one can really grip you and paralyze you. Don't let it hold you for too long. Even sadness can move you to depression. Not valuable in a long-term downward spiral. It can really cause a lot of havoc. The third thing that I'm going to recommend that you do is journal. When you journal, you start reflecting on what's going on, and you can even journal about the future and just make things up. I find that very advantageous because then it gets you out of your past thinking and worry and so on. It can get you into a positive state of mind, thinking about what's going on and what's to come, and just reflecting on things. And it also gets you into the present thinking, because most times when we're fearing things and things are not going right, we're reflecting on what happened in the past and how that can happen again. That's where we get stuck. So these are 3 things that you can do. 3 simple things: journaling, being grateful, and labeling your emotions. I put them in the comments and I put the details below so you can read it. Comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you do one of these things and how it works for you, because then that'll encourage others to do the same and move through this challenging time together. Because if we don't, as a community, it's going to be pretty hard by yourself. All right, remember to eliminate mental blindness disease today by doing things differently and thinking differently. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.